Hey everyone, welcome to this weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for the week of January 31st through February 6th of 2022. Alright, so this week we have a new moon right at the beginning of the week on Monday and Tuesday. This is going to be in Sidereal Capricorn next to Saturn. If you were expecting me to say Aquarius, by the way, do check the link down below for more information. But essentially we do have a new beginning here in the more grounding qualities of what we want to accomplish maybe for the next month. For the next even 12 months in the yearly sense as well. Anything that's about patience, discipline, responsibility, thinking in the long term, I think is fantastic with this new beginning. So do give it some time, of course. The new moon is the lowest energy phase of the cycle, and so it is slowly building energy as we go through this week. But we do have Mercury going station direct here on Thursday. So after the roughly 3-week retrograde period, around Thursday, maybe some things shifting with things we've been maybe approaching a little bit differently lately, maybe thinking about differently or redoing, start to begin to move forward, which is fantastic. And over the Friday time, the sun will pass over that Saturn, making a nice step in the right direction with some of these new responsibilities or things we're accomplishing this month and for the new year, basically. All right, so let's go and take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. Alrighty, so here's the sky for this week. We're going to look at this for each day of the week, starting first with Monday, January 31st. And as you can see here, we are using the visible sky on this channel, using the actual size of the constellations, which is very different from mainstream astrology. A good example is that in the mainstream, the sun is in Aquarius right now, new moon's in Aquarius. But if you do look up at the visual sky, you will see the new moon and the sun right now in Capricorn. So if you are new to this, definitely check out the link down below for more information on true sidereal astrology. All right, so let's go and take a look here at a bit of a recap. We have a lot of planets in Sagittarius. Mercury still retrograde coming into the week. So, during this new beginning, the early part of the week, still be a bit flexible, still approach things differently. Information changes, things change during the retrograde. So, of course, it's all about approaching things differently and just having a little bit of flexibility in our lives there. But we do learn a lot, and a lot of that will be implemented this week as Mercury starts to go direct. So with Venus and Mars here as well, valuing the expanding of our horizons, I think it's a great time to see that there's a lot to learn, a lot of things to expand our perception about, think this way, maybe connect with others in this more open-minded way, or connecting in the realm of the more abstract or free-spirited natures. And now with Venus direct, that's great. And Mars is now how we're taking action. There was a very deep transformation about a week or two ago, dealing with releasing a lot of some wounds and some deep stuff regarding the masculine energy. But now Mars is well set in Sag, so our masculine side or assertive side is definitely expressing itself much easier collectively. And again, that adventurous or free-spirited nature is quite strong with all these planets here. But the main theme coming up is on Capricorn. The sun is here. The new moon will be here Monday and Tuesday. So as we do approach essentially Tuesday, it is good to let the energies of the previous lunar cycle to complete, to die down, maybe finalize some things, close out some things, maybe get some rest or create some space, right? It is the ending of the cycle. And from that space, then there is space for the new beginnings. And so do listen around Tuesday and possibly set some intentions regarding Capricorn, regarding Saturn, the sea goat, the energy that's about taking things one step at a time towards some long-term goal or plan or something we want to accomplish or achieve. And so it's a great month to incorporate these qualities: patience, discipline, responsibility, all right, perseverance. These kinds of things are the theme. Good to reintegrate with that side of ourself with this new beginning here. Now, because Saturn has been squaring up to Uranus this past year, this new moon will be squaring Uranus as well. So it's almost like bringing in some of the energy from last year a bit, in regards to the fact that last year was a bit of a clash between the accomplishing yet wanting freedom. And so these were oscillating both personally and collectively. And so there's a reminder of that, a reintegration of this, that we can have both, that we can build and accomplish things that are more in alignment with our true self, do give us more freedom, and vice versa, where we're willing to have new experiences, try new things regarding what we want to accomplish and achieve. So how can we combine both stability and new experiences? Stability and change, structure and freedom, right? These things, although are, opposites in a sense, they are really two sides of the same coin, let's say. All right, so any new intentions around that? And of course, I will make that video on the new moon, which will be released around the same time as this video. All right, but once we do get to Wednesday, the moon will shift into Aquarius for Wednesday and Thursday. So this middle part of the week, good for a little bit of that innovative energy with Aquarius, thinking in regards to the future visions, and possibly some themes around collective matters. A great time of seeing how we can be a part of something that involves 3 or more people, something greater than ourselves, we can contribute to, friends even, community, or just focusing on the future for the world. Great to incorporate that these couple days. Once we do get to later Thursday time, Mercury is going to be slowing down for his now station direct, ending the retrograde period. And so good to pause with things usually during the station. So Thursday and Friday, it's kind of pausing with maybe some of the routine stuff, some of the things we're approaching, some of the ways we're thinking about things. And then slowly, as we get into the weekend, and especially next week, it's really more application time. And I think sort of during this pause, asking ourselves, what have we learned? What have we approached differently this past 3 weeks that now we can implement in a new way, and maybe even with some new insight or understanding? Because oftentimes during a station direct, it can shift our perspective, or we gain some very valuable and important piece of information that we otherwise wouldn't have had we not been going through this process of reflection and redoing and thinking about things differently there. So some forward moving energy, give it time, but great for slowly starting to implement some of this new perspective. Now also here on Friday, we do have a couple aspects. Saturn's going to go over that, the sun's going to go over that Saturn. So this will be a nice step in the right direction regarding some of this new beginning with the new moon. We are starting to build some momentum here in the cycle, coming out of that. So anything, again, patience, discipline, responsibility, a nice step in the right direction, and a great day for that, or the days surrounding Friday. And Mars is sextiling Jupiter. So this is great for confidence, a little bit of assertiveness. It's not a major aspect, it's a minor one, but the fiery side of ourself, again, that masculine energy, is just in good placement in Sag, and just all in all, being supported by Jupiter, the ruler of Sag. So a bit adventurous, a bit open-minded, a bit free-spirited, maybe confident about what we can put our action towards. And it's just an opening to utilize it. It's not super strong, it's not a trine or anything like that, but it's certainly a great opening that we can choose or choose not to work with. Now, once we do get into this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the moon will be in Pisces. And so even though it is starting to get into the action-oriented phase of the lunar cycle, it is good to be receptive. Pisces reminds us to go with the flow, to do things more important to us on a soul level and spiritual level, connect with our soul and our intuition, or anything like that. Very important there, I think, around the weekend. And then the week ends here with Mars squaring Chiron. So yeah, maybe there are some things that we can do that, again, require some of that confidence, require some of that initiative, but in this case, maybe facing some wounds with, asserting ourselves, expressing ourselves, taking some actions in the face of any wounds can be very healing and very therapeutic. And any actions we do want to take into the realm of healing, whether it's, emotional, spiritual, any type of healing, literal, physical, great to do that with the Mars square Chiron energy there. All right, everyone, so quite straightforward. Still an important week with the new moon at the beginning of the week. New beginnings with that Capricorn, patience, responsible energy for both the new year and the lunar month. Building momentum as we go through the week. Mercury going direct slowly. Some things pausing midweek, but then starting to shift and move forward. We have some of that support with the fire qualities of Mars and Jupiter, and some nice steps in the right direction with the grounding qualities of that Capricorn and Saturn. And then the week ending with a little bit of good what can be good healing energy by doing things in the face of any wounds or empowerment. All right, so everyone have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click the like button if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're not yet signed up for MTZ Insiders, it is a free newsletter where you do get these videos released first and extra content not normally released on YouTube. So do check that out. Links down below, but have a great week, everyone. Thank you again, and I'll see you all next time for the next astrology forecast. Take care.